Making over $1 million a year with his company, and we go back a long ways. He's going to bring you some value. Please welcome up my friend, Mr. Joshua DENNE.
Thank you. Oh, wow. My goodness, my heart's like pounding 1,000 beats a second here. And the reason being is because I have so much admiration and respect for each of you. And, you know, I think to myself, you know, how important it is to do what we're doing right here. And I want to let you know why I'm here and why I feel comfortable in leading people here. Is because I believe genuinely in what is happening here. I believe in what Eric's doing. I believe in raising the standard of our profession. I believe in it. I believe that all of us coming together and realizing we are all in this together, regardless of the company or the country or whatever it is you represent. We're in this together, and we go out there with an abundant mindset. Genuinely, you meet someone that's excited about their opportunity, and they approach you, rather than saying, hey, look, let me show you what I'm doing, and try to twist them. Congratulate them. Say, man, right on. How long have you been involved? That's fantastic. I'm involved too, and I'm excited. I'm on the journey, man. I wish you all the success in the world. Man, that's just such a great place to be in, because what goes around comes around. It genuinely does. And I look at some of the mentors and some of the leaders in my life, and I'm so grateful. I'm grateful for what they've done, for what they poured into me over the years. And if there's one thing I know I've done, is I've just been very consistent at doing the activity and visualizing where I want to go. Some of you may have seen the video where my wife and I were unfortunately in a very tough situation a few years ago. You know, we were getting kicked out of our place. The only bill I was paying was my cell phone bill, because that was the only bill that mattered. Our electricity was off. We had my wife was pregnant with our second daughter. Our first daughter was just about 1. And you know, I have 2 philosophies I live by in this profession. One is friends first, and the second is I believe in everyone, but I count on no one. I have friends first, and I believe in everyone. I count on no one. And friends first is so important, because when you're out there, you're just out there meeting friends. It's the coolest thing in the world when you're just going out there with that positive attitude, and it attracts people to you. My wife and I are successful today not because of anything other than we have a lot of great quality people around us. You know, when I met the CEO of the company that I'm privileged to be a part of, I fell in love with him. I fell in love with the community. I fell in love with the vision. I knew that the product had value. I believed in it with all my heart. And I believed that if people were to come to that opportunity, they would win. And with that, even though in that situation where I was at financially, we went after it. We went and talked to everybody that we knew. We went and talked to them, and we were excited. You know, people asked me about how the products worked. I said, I don't know really well. People said, you know, what's in the ingredients? They said they're on the box. All I did, folks, was I went and showed people. I didn't tell people I was doing incredibly well. I was. I said exactly where I'm at. I'm like, look, I'm not doing well right now, but this is where I'm going. I know that we're going to make millionaires. I know people are going to become millionaires with this. And I went after it with everything I had. And here's one of the biggest tips. When I met someone and I showed them my story, I talked about what I had, I found out who they knew. I think sometimes people want someone to magically appear, and we've heard it this weekend, just to show up. It's like a lottery ticket, and they're going to go do what they're not willing to do. And all I did is say, who do you know? Who's your best friend? I went and talked to them. Who's your best friend? And talked to them. And over the years, the friendships that I've made, you know, they were attracted, and I've been blessed to be around great people that have come up around this company. And you know, I know I've got 1 minute and 9 seconds left. I had too much time to talk about all the heroes in our lives, but we're just good representation of this one thing: being 100% confident where we're going, knowing that our past doesn't have to equal our future, knowing that we will get there if we just do the action consistently, having that belief with every fiber in our being, and then doing the work 24/7. You open your eyes first thing in the morning and you work till you pass out. You don't go to sleep, you pass out. You wake up and you do it again, 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 and you keep doing it until you get to where you want to go. And I promise you, there's an incredible journey ahead of you. There's amazing leaders that you haven't even met yet that are waiting for you. They're waiting for you to introduce them to your opportunity. They're waiting right now. And the only question you want to ask yourself is, are you willing to answer the call, to have the courage to go share it with them? Thank you.